Hello, my name is Nick Muhammad Haikal, and I will be representing the last part of the values and the helping relationship. In my part, I will be discussing on how everyone can help change and fix discrimination towards the LGBTQ community. Now, first, we will talk about how counselors or therapists can avoid imposing their values towards their client. First, seek supervision. Sometimes, certain clients might have a strong differing opinion from the counselor. With this, it might be hard for the counselor to stay impartial and objective. A counselor needs to seek supervision from a supervisor and another more experienced counselor to help them run through their problems and move on with the best plan in hand. Also, this can help the counselor to develop their self-awareness and understand their potentially hidden thoughts and feelings towards the client. Yes, even trained professionals such as counselors and therapists needs help sometimes for the betterment of the client. Now, we go to develop self-awareness, as I stated in the past. This is a very important practice of being a good counselor. Things such as attitudes, behavior patterns that give a strong reaction would also have to be analyzed deeply to see if those things could hurt the client even more. This translates to critically and comprehensively taking their own emotions and thoughts and analyzing them. Sometimes we have deep rooted emotions, ideas, opinions in us that we can't really address well. So, by developing self awareness, one can bring up those thoughts, those ideas, and fix them, edit them for the betterment of the client. Lastly, we must always maintain a neutral position. If your client have a differentiating view, you don't need to agree with them, but you need to maintain a neutral position and be fully objective. This will avoid any harmful and unnecessary biases in decision making and the helping relationship. You don't need to agree with everything they say or disagree with anything also, but you must always stay objective for the client. Now, we move on how we lay people can help play a part in combating this discrimination. First, educate oneself on the LGBTQ community. What is homophobia? And if you identify with any of it, what are the myths and misconceptions? Most of us will say we already know about the community, we already know about the news. But do we really? Or do we really just see a title on an Instagram post? Or do we actually read on it, discuss about it, learn from it? No? Then educate yourself. I'm saying this to myself too. Secondly, reflection on differing values and perspective, differing sexual orientation, scientific fact. Don't allow any certain teachings to blindside scientific evidence or research. Even in religion, no religion teach to hate on anyone, to treat a person with disgust. But religion teach us to treat people like people with kindness, empathy, and love. Empathy, putting oneself in another's shoes so that we can actually understand what they're going through. Third, you can speak up on it, voice it on social media. If you see it somewhere, post about it, make it gain traction, make people talk about it more. So this awareness on the topic can go up because in Malaysia, this topic is talked about but not much. Lastly, support NGOs and lawmakers. This allows greater awareness about the rate of discrimination the community face in Malaysia. This also gives affirmation to the NGOs and lawmakers that we actually care about what they are doing. What they are doing is important to us and matters. One must always remember a small impact is still an impact. Always do something to change for the better. In conclusion, the LGBTQ community is also human and also deserve love like the rest of us. As one friend once said, this is the bare minimum we can do. So let us do the bare minimum. Thank you. This is our reference. Thank you.